Hello children, welcome to our class. Today we are going to complete the study material page 184 to 195. Now look at page number 184. Here is the questions about unit 4a, what is man without the beast, and continuation of the questions are given in the page 185. So go through the question and answers. Now coming to the reading comprehension, read the following passage. It was taken from the lesson what is man without the beast. A passage is given to you. Now questions were asked. Now look at the passage. How can you buy or sell the sky, the warmth of the land? The idea is strange to us. If we do not own the freshness of air and the sparkle of water, how can you buy them from us? Every part of the earth is sacred to my people. Every shining pine needle, every sandy shore, every mist in the dark woods, every clear and humming insect are all holy in the memory and experience of my people. Now here are the questions. Who is the speaker? And this passage you know very well. This was written by a delivered speech by whom? By the Chief CRO. Now who is the speaker? Red Indian Chief CRO. Whom is he questioning? The great white chief in Washington. Or you can write the great chief in Washington. Which idea is strange to them? What is that idea? How can you buy or sell the sky, the warmth of the land? What is sacred to the people? Every part of the earth is sacred to people. Mention few things which are holy in the memory and experience of his people. In this passage, third and fourth line, you can select any of the few and you can write. Here I have given you shining pine needle, every sandy shore, every mist in the dark woods are holy in the memory and experience of his people. So this is the passage taken from this reading A. Lesson based writing skills. Go through all the lesson based writing skills. One is conversation given to you. Next is also the entire world is now getting concretized. The beautiful lush green forest cut down from human selfishness. The man is making every effort to exploit the land and the forest. He has made it a commercialized business of deforesting and putting up with the concretized buildings. Write a newspaper article about the same to bring an awareness among the public. Write a article about it. Already we have gone through all the writing skills. You are aware of writing a conversation, newspaper article. Now third, going with the inner feelings about the great white chief in the form of a diary entry. Fourth one, prepare a speech drawing the attention of a white man and cautioning them to mend their ways towards the nature. See, daily you write at least one discourse in your notebook. So no need to write all the four in one day. Daily take one discourse, read the lesson thoroughly according to the question. Try to write these creative writings. Now turn your page. Now paper 2, grammar and vocabulary we are going. What is the model of the paper 2? Already we have seen. Now in this unit you will be observing section A, study the following table. See, data is given here. Here is the data collected on common health problems from 150 male and 150 female rural elderly people. See, in this data, health problems are given to you. First one, joint pain. Second, eye problems. Third, general weakness. Fourth, sleeping disorder. Fifth, mental depression. Male, total number of people who are facing the health problems with percentage. Female, finally, total number and percentage. Now here are the questions for you. Answer the following questions. How many patients in total, both male and female, are suffering from mental depression? So look at mental depression, that is number 5. Total, he asked both male and female. So total how many members are there? 77. First answer 77. Second, what is the total percentage of the patient suffering from general weakness? Only general weakness percentage he asked you. Total, male and female. So answer for that 35%. Which health problem is existing mostly among female patients? Look at the number health problem, joint pains. What is the percentage of female patients suffering from eye problems? 48.67%. Eye problem people suffering. Which is the correct statement among the following sentences? More male patients are suffering from health problems than female patients is first. Second, next to joint pains, more number of people are suffering from eye problems. Third, male and female patients are suffering from sleeping disorder in equal percentage. So the right answer for this second option. Next to joint pains, more number of people are suffering from which problem and eye problems. So that is the right answer. Now read the following passage carefully. Now going with the second Roman, passage will be given to you and asked you questions in the same model as the first Roman. A teacher is the builder of a nation, so he should know the needs of the country. India needs young men who can reform the society. They should remove differences and distinctions among the people. Teachers should make their pupils unselfish. An ideal teacher should not stick to the subject he teaches. He should take the children away from the subject. He should teach them in the ways of life. He should prepare them to face problems of life. A teacher should be affectionate. He should understand the problems of the children. If he rules with a rod, children will not like him. They will not take interest in the subject. A child can be won only with affection. A good teacher should never discourage a child. Some children take the criticism of a teacher to heart. The child loses confidence. Such a child can never make progress in life. Now this is a passage about the teacher and the children. How a teacher should motivate the child and how the child can respond to a teacher. Now answer the following questions. What is the role of a teacher? The role of a teacher is the builder of a nation. Who is an ideal teacher? Second paragraph. Who is called as ideal? An ideal teacher should not stick to the subject he teaches, he or she teaches. He should take the children away from the subject and teach them the ways of life. He should prepare them to face problems of life. You can write those lines. A child can be won with. How can a child won? With affection. So in the third paragraph it is clearly given a teacher should be affectionate. He should understand the problems of the child. If he rules with a rod, the children will not like him. They will not take interest in the subject. A child can be won only with affection. So if you observe the third paragraph, the last line, you will get the answer. Child can be won with affection. India needs. First paragraph. A teacher is the builder of a nation, so he should know the needs of the country. India needs young men who can reform the society. So second option is the right one. Choose the correct one among the three statements basing on the information given in the passage. A teacher should not stick to the subject only. A teacher should control the children with a rod. A child gets interested only when he is discouraged. Second and third options are wrong. So which is the right one? First one. So E answer is 1. First option. Now here is the passage. Arrange the following in jumbled sentences in a meaningful order. Go through the passage carefully and arrange it in a proper order. Don't write the statements, just the alphabets which are given to you there in a proper order. Okay, finally after doing, check your answer at the end. Now section B, vocabulary. It is totally about your reading a textbook. First, choose the synonyms of the underlined words from the options given in the box below. In this box, options are given to you: sympathy, educate, transport, satisfaction, fulfill. Here passage is taken. Option A underlined, B underlined, C underlined and D is underlined. Observing those underlined words, choose the right synonym. Now let us read this passage and get it. The rivers of our brothers quench our thirst. The rivers carry our canoes and feed our children. If we sell you our land, you must remember to teach your children that the rivers are our brothers, and yours and you must henceforth give the rivers the kindness that you would give my brother. Now, what is the meaning of quench? Given options are there: sympathy, educate, transport, satisfaction, fulfill. Now, the right option for this quench is satisfaction. Carry means it is so clear, it is a transport. Teach, educate. Kindness, sympathy. These are the answers for A, B, C, D. Now next, going with the antonyms. Read the paragraph and match the words under A with their antonyms under B. You must teach your children that the ground beneath their feet is the ashes of our grandfathers, so that they will respect the land. Tell your children that the earth is rich with the lives of our kin. Teach your children what we have taught our children, that the earth is our mother. Now A, B, C, D. A is teach, B beneath, C respect, D rich. In column B, you have 6 words. Choose the select one. Now teach. What is the correct option? Antonym, it's not a synonym, you need to write here. What are they? Above, dishonor, learn, destitute, educate, possess. In this teach, the right answer is learn. Beneath, above. Respect, dishonor. Rich, destitute. So 3, 1, 2, 4 are the answers for the matching. Going with the third, fill in the blanks with the right form of the words given in brackets. It is also taken from the 4A paragraph. Even the white man whose God dash and talks with him as a friend to a friend cannot be dashed from the common destiny. We may be brothers after all, we shall see. One thing we know, which the white man may one day dash, our God is the same God. You may think now that you own him as dash wish to own our land, but you cannot. Now first one, whose God walk or walks and talks with him. So God is a subject which is in the singular. Automatically what will be deciding? Walks. Second, cannot be. Exempt, exemption. So exempt is the right one. Third, white man may one day discover or discovered. May one day is talking about future, so we'll go with the discover. You may think now that you own him as you wish to own our land. So walks, exempt, discover, you are the answers. Now complete the following spellings with vowel clusters. E, I, U, O, I, O, A, I, E, A, A, E, O, U, I, A. The air is, it is so clear, PREC dash dash US to the red man. For all the things share the same breath. The B dash dash ST, the tree, the man, they all share the same breath. Don't think that it is a hyphen, it is not a blank after breathe and after the man. They are simple hyphens. Now the main words which you required is PREC dash dash US, B dash dash ST. The air is precious, IO should be added there. B dash dash ST, beast, EA should be added. Now next Roman, suffix. Complete the spellings of the words using suffix or inflections. The rocky crest, the juices in the meadows. Meadows spelling observe there, OWES or OWS. OWS is the right one. The body heat of the pony and the man all belong to the same family. So when the great chief in Washington sends word that he wish dash ES or ED to buy our land, so wishes, he asks much of us. So in the second line, THEY, the great chief is given, no? So change it into the THE, when the great chief in Washington. And wrongly spelled word, here are the 4 words. It is so clear to you which is the wrong one. You should write the correct. So shining spelling, SHI and NG. Second, canoes, CANOES. Next one, Hope you can write yourself, because arranging the following words under the correct headings is not difficult to you. People, things were given. Options are given to you like beggar, jewelry, grandpa, chest, desk, mantelpiece, child, daughter. Arrange them in a proper places like people. Observe that, identify the people and write it 1, 2, 3, 4 and things. That is the homework task to you. Next, use the following expressions in sentences of your own. Carry on. Which you like, you can write yourself. I am not giving these answers. So, your task is arrange the following words under correct heading should be written by you, and use the following expressions in sentences of your own. You should write your own sentences. Coming to the page 189, collocations. Complete the expressions using the word that collocates from the list given. Here are the words shining, rotting, loneliness, destiny. Side observing these words, down 1, 2, 3 sentences are given. Which is the best answer for this? Select and write them. Even the white man whose God walks and talks with him as a friend to a friend cannot be exempt from the common. Which will be the right one? Destiny. So the right answer for this, common destiny. Second, I have seen thousands of dash buffaloes rotting. Third, if all the beasts were gone, man would die from a great dash of the spirit, loneliness. So these were also taken from the textbook. Now next, going with section writing skills. There is an increase in the number of accidents in your locality due to bad road conditions. There are large pits in roads. The street lights are not functioning properly. And the problem is that of garbage lying on the roadside which attract flies and mosquitoes. During the monsoon season, the water gets clogged in the road pits. You have logged complaints several times but in vain. So you decided to focus the situation through an esteemed newspaper to the public as well as authorities concerned. So in the fourth line, change it, flies, F-L-I-E-S, F-I-L is given, so change it into F-L-I-E-S. Now it is about the bad road conditions where there are large pits on the roads, street lights are not functioning, garbage lying on the roadsides, and during monsoon water is getting clogged in the road pits. Now raise a complaint. You have risen complaint many times but there is of no use. Now here you should write a letter to the editor about the bad condition of the roads, or imagine you are a journalist of a newspaper, write a news report about the conditions of the road, uncleanliness, etc. with the help of the information given below. You can select any one and write it in the notes itself. Or if you are interested to write both the discourses, you can write there. Next one, biographical sketch of Venkaiah Naidu is given here. Write it very clearly, or write a story using the following hints. Hints were given to you. Page number 190 also, if you turn, there is information about the hints. Read it carefully and make it into a paragraph, a short story. That is what our creative discourse is. Next, tree diagram. Tree diagram is nothing but making that into information which is given in this diagram. You have to frame it into the paragraph. Either 2 or 3, choice is yours. Write a paragraph describing the information depicted in the diagram. This is purely about the literature, how many types it is divided. Again, that was divided into many types. Make it into the paragraph. By this, we completed our lessons and the model of our question paper patterns. Now going with the summative grammar revision. First, we will go with tenses. Next, voice, and third, direct indirect speech. Now come on, let's look at a tenses. Model 1. Choose an appropriate tense to fill in the blank. I dash in a first class hotel. It is too expensive for me. Options given to you: have never slept, sleep, am sleeping, am going to sleep. So this we are talking about the present perfect tense. So option A is the right answer. I have never slept. Second, my sister dash hamburgers. She thinks they are bad for health. My sister subject singular. So the option for that, as they are bad for her, which will be the right option? Doesn't eat. Third, he often dashed to the cinema because he loves movies. Subject singular, he. So we go with the present, goes, option D. Sam dashed the marathon for the first time in 2009. 2009, it's completed. So we'll go with the past form, ran, option B. If it is sunny tomorrow, maybe we dash to the beach. So we are talking about the future. Will go. Go is already given, so you can strike there and you can write the option D, will go. She has shocked because she dashed a terrible accident. Present perfect following with again present perfect has seen, option B. Speak up, I can't hear you because your dog dashed too much noise. It is in the present continuous. So, is making is the right option. My brother dashed football in the same club as me. Option A, plays. He is not happy because his brother dashed his computer. He is not happy. What is the reason? Has used his computer. Option D. My mother dash 42 years old next Saturday, future. So the right option C will be. 11th one, she dashed the piano very well. Many times we come across this question. So right answer for this, option A, plays. As subject is singular. Please be quiet, the baby dash. Be quiet. So the moment action is sleeping, option C. I dashed my exercise because I didn't understand the questions. I dashed my exercise means it is talking about the past. So option C will be the right answer. I didn't do. Did always follows with V1. So I didn't do my exercise. They dashed their new car 2 weeks ago. Ago is a time indicator talking about past. So option C, bought is the right one. I'm very happy my favorite singer dashed to my town next October for a big concert. He is going to come. Option A. For dinner last night, we dashed fish and chips. Last night, time indicator. So, talking about past, option C, had. We dashed Mrs. Stewart when we were in California. When we were. So, it's talking about the past. Option C, met is the right one. 2 children and 1 adult dashed in a fire last night. Past action, died. Option B. I dashed this bitter juice. Have never drunk this bitter juice. I dashed to the cinema tonight. I have got a lot of work to finish. When we have a work, we won't go. So, which is the right one? D. Am not going. These are the answers for the tenses. Now, going with the voice. His hard work satisfied me. Identify the verb. Satisfied is in the past form. Object becomes a subject. I was satisfied with his hard work. So, which is the right one? Option C. We cannot use by form. For, at. So, with is the right preposition used. The answer for this, I was satisfied with his hard work. His comment hurt me deeply. Hurt is in the past form. I was hurt deeply by his comment. He stole that watch. Stole is in the past. That watch was stolen by him. Option A. Sita was reading the Gita. Was reading is in the past continuous. So changing, the Gita was being read by Sita. Option A. Who can count the stars in the sky? In active and passive, when the sentence begins with who, it changes to by whom. Can the stars in the sky be counted? Again ends with a question mark. So option A is the right one. Sixth one, they have made him a king. Have made, present perfect. He has been made a king by them. Now turning to your page number 192. Later was reading out the instructions. Was reading is the past continuous. So the answer, the instructions were being read out by the invigilator. Option B. 8. I don't know his name. Don't know, present tense. His name is not known to me. Option C. The packet has not been opened by anyone. This is given in the passive form and it is in present perfect. Now let's change into active. No one has not opened the packet. Option C. They have built a perfect dam across the river. A perfect dam has been built by them across the river. Option B. Do you imitate others? Question form begin with do. Are others imitated by you? Option B is the right one. Again passive, it changes into question form. You need to clean your shoes properly. To clean is the verb given here, not need. So the right answer, your shoes need to be cleaned properly. Option C. Darjeeling grows tea. Present tense. Tea is grown in Darjeeling. I remember my sister taking me to the museum. I remember myself being taken to the museum by my sister. Option C. Who is creating this mess? By whom this mess is being created? Option C. They greet me cheerfully every morning. Present tense, greet is given in the present. I am greeted cheerfully by them every morning. Option B. Now try to do 17, 18, 19, 20 by yourself and check your answers later. The next, direct and indirect speech. He said to her, are you coming to the party? So in the speech, you need to identify the speech whether it is given in assertive, interrogative, imperative and exclamatory. Now the speech is given in the interrogative. It is in the closed-ended model. He asked her if or whether. Here what are the options given? According to that options we should decide. Now here according to these options, option A is right. He asked her whether she was coming to the party. Are coming is in the present continuous changing into past continuous. Second, the sage said, God helps those who help themselves. So it is a moral. So we cannot change the tenses in this. Now we shall write as it is, adding the conjunction that. The sage said that God helps those who help themselves. Option A. My friend said to me, has your father returned from Calcutta? My friend asked me if my father had returned from Kolkata. So option B is the right one. Fourth, my friend said to me, have you finished the project? Now, my friend asked me if I had finished the project. Option B is the right one. Now, going with the fifth, Rajesh said, I bought a car yesterday. Here, the tense as well as the adverb should be changed. Rajesh said that he had bought a car the previous day. Option C. And this is given in assertive statement. 6. The employer said to the workman, I cannot pay you higher wages. It is also an assertive statement. The employer forbade the workman that he could not pay him higher wages. Option B. 7. My cousin said my roommate snored throughout the night. My cousin said that her roommate had snored throughout the night. Option A. He asked his teacher, need I read this chapter? He asked his teacher whether there was a need to read that chapter. Option E. He said, what a beautiful scene. It is an exclamatory. It is so clear that at the end there is exclamatory mark. He exclaimed that it was a very beautiful scene. That is ninth, option D. 10th, he said, I saw a book here. He said that he had seen a book there. Option D. Pinky said to Gaurav, will you help me in my work just now? Pinky asked Gaurav if he would help her in her work just then, changing the adverbs to, now changing to then. Will modal verb changes to would. The option A is right one. 12. Sarita said to me, I will do it now or never. Sarita told me that she would do it then or never. Here also we are changing will to would, now changing to then. So if the modal verb is changed, no need to change the tenses. Option D is the right one. Now 13 to 20, try and select your answers, choose it. Finally check it at the end of our video. By this we ended our study material. Children who did not complete any of the material, go through all the videos once and complete the material. Finally complete your creative writings from the material also in your notebook. So whatever is given in the material about creative writings, it should be written by you in the notes. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.